Hello and welcome back to Game of Thrones mod for Crusader Kings 2. We have just finally got our Kingsguard sorted out, and now we're going to wait a couple of days to let any events fire off that need to fire off, and then we might go into marriages territory, which is a worrying part. I decided to tour King's Landing to receive the adulation of my subjects, but as my open carriage took a turn past the scroll depository, I suddenly heard whizzing sound of arrows flying past mere inches from my head. Did that come from a grassy knoll? Sir Robert spotted the danger and saved us. Thank you, Sir Robert. My carriage was bombarded with arrows, but thanks to what must surely be the intervention of the crone, I miraculously emerged unscathed. So, our King's Guard, let's set up all the important people, because I just realized I need to do that. Stormlands, he's already toggled special interest. We can start to get rid of this list. Yeah, I think we've already given everyone on this list a reward. They're kind of done in terms of rewards and things. That's fine. Get them off the list. Right. Dorne. We have the Martells, which we could get negotiate a non-aggression pact with because we have a marriage connection, and we'll do that. The Reach, we cannot do anything quite like that, so we will just mark them with special interest. Westerlands, mark a special interest. Riverlands, where is your capital, Riverlands? Oh, it's all the way down here in Bramsfort. Interesting that you were given that. Definitely mark that, and he is, of course, already, we already have a non-aggression pact with him. The Vale, mark a special interest. And the North, we will mark as special interest. Other people we need to mark a special interest would be, can't find them right now, it'd be vassal, highly ranked, member of our king. I'm looking for our King's Guard, basically. Did I miss them? Court, King's Guard, anybody? Okay, we'll just look for the King's Guard then, I guess. That'll work. I should also change all of these to both and not worry about it, and all of these to any religion, just so it's reset if we need to use it, which we might need to use it soon. Right, King's Guard. Right, I would like to mark you as special interest, basically. That seems fine. One title can be created, don't need to worry about it. Good. I think we're kind of set in terms of that. Right. My prisoner, Prince Gwyneth Rivers, is complaining about our dark cell in the dungeons, asking for more suitable accommodation. That's our sister, but I'm not really that worried. I thought she was already released. Maya Rivers, kind of the same. My liege, your wisdom, mercy, legendary. I, Prince Marin of Dorne, accept your proposal for a non-aggression pact. Oh yes, now I remember why I set the King's Guard a special interest. It was so I could go into them here, find Robert, and I'm going to give him not a landed title. I just want to give him like a special title. I guess he's not technically on a court, so we can't. Yeah, okay, that's fine. Yeah, okay, that seems fine. We're kind of all right. We do have people trying to kill us. Let's sort that out next. So we need an alliance with Dorne. Or we can't get alliances, can we? Because they're technically above them. Yeah. Let's start getting some non-aggression stuff going on here. Get our interconnection. So, our son. Who do we want our son to marry? Well, we probably want him to we want him to marry a major house. Who do we have favors? We have favors with the Arryns. Okay. With the Rivers, with a Targaryen. Maybe we could marry our son to a Targaryen. Now that sounds like a good idea. Our half-sister? Sounds fine. But that would give him a stronger claim to the throne, I would imagine. Right? If he marries into the Targaryens. It would give him an even stronger one if he marries into one of Baelor's, one of Darien's line. I need to find Darien here. It's almost impossible to find anybody in that list. Yeah. I guess we need to go to our father. That gives us a slightly bigger list to work from. We're looking for dead, basically. And then we're going to try and find... I guess he's just not on the list anymore. Okay, it's very unfortunate when we can't find the exact one we're looking for. Okay. So if we went for... I don't know how we're going to find these ones. I mean, actually we have one in our court, don't we? We have Valar in our court, and we can go back up from there. There we go. We found a good way of finding them. I just want to see whether any of these ones had any daughters. None of them had daughters, but they had sons. Maybe we can marry a son into our family. That might be a good idea. Possibly. I would only work if it was matrilineal. Okay. We can still force it to happen matrilineally anyway. But let's set up our son to marry into that Targaryen line. So, he could marry our half-sister. Seems like something we can get to happen. Seems like a good option. We're looking at Targaryens first. We'll do Dynasty. That seems like a good way of sorting it out. Just Targaryens. Targaryens. So, the options for Targaryens are Shreya Seastar, who is roughly his age, you know, within age range. Or we have Gwyneth Rivers, our half-sister. Another one. Or Maya Rivers, our half-sister. I think Shreya seems like the best option. And we will do that. So, Aegon shall marry Shreya. Yes. That seems fine. Yes. Okay. So that's just we'll wait a second till that goes through, I think. Does that need to go through anything? Your Grace, blessed upon you and your house, I've decided to accept your suggestion of a betrothal between Prince Aegon and Princess Shreya. Who's that? Blackhaven? I guess that's where she went to. Okay, so that's that marriage done. Our second son, Aemon. Who do you want to marry him off to? So that's Shreya done. The Martells we already have an alliance with. Eleanor Targaryen, a little bit older. How about Othar of the Reach? We can force an alliance. Maybe to his sibling? Yeah. We can arrange a marriage. Well, it'll be a betrothal. Between her and our son. Let's see if we can set that up. Arrange betrothal between our son and... No, he needs to be on that side. I guess we can do it there. And who are we looking for? We're looking for... I need to go find the person again. We're looking for... Alice Arryn. Okay. Alice Arryn. That's who we're looking for. Alice Arryn. She was age 26. She's not on the list. Okay, is she like a member of the faith or something? She's already betrothed to a Frey. Ah. Okay, well I guess that's that done. Not really much we can do about that. Does your brother have any sibling? Like, have any children? No. So that's kind of that line done. But the Westerlands, we don't have any alliances over there. So how about the north first? Let's check the north. So you just have no children at all, but you have a lot of siblings. So it's probably easier to do it this way. So you have a couple of people. You're not married, but you're 46. Okay. You're still Starks. Alright. But you're both married. That's fine. That line kind of goes down, and then this line... You're married, right? Yeah, you're married. I just want to be sure on all of these that they're married. So there's not really a great alliance with the Starks we can get going on here. Yeah, okay. Starks intermarried as well? Interesting. It must just be in the fashion of the times. Yeah, so none of them have anything good going for them in terms of alliances. Anything on like a little bit further afield in the Starks line? Oh, that links back. Oh dear, we found an infinite loop, but that's fine. No Starks, basically. That's what we're getting. That's the gist of what we're getting at there. So I guess we'll check the Westerlands first. Now, you have many siblings. Let's see if any of them have any children. No, well, you have one son. Wait, where was it? You have one son who we could possibly marry into. A 2-year-old son. We can maybe marry, but maybe that's a little bit early to be thinking about it. Riverlands, we already have an alliance with the Iron Islands. You have one daughter. She is married. Okay. You have some children. Do they have any daughters or sons? Nope. Nope. None of them. You have a sibling? No. No one has anyone. Okay, that's fine. The Vale. Do you have any... Oh, you have a daughter. 2 years old. Okay, that seems reasonable. He is in line directly, and Tristan does not. So let's try and get a marriage between her and maybe Ares. I mean, that would mean that he would be, when she comes of age at 14 for this, he would be 19. That's not too bad for our marriage purposes. Let's arrange a betrothal. Let's arrange betrothal between... We're looking for. Actually, maybe we'll do it from here. Arrange betrothal between her and Ares, who is 7. Yes, good. And that will mean he will eventually inherit the Vale as things are right now, which seems fine. Stormlands, have we looked at you yet? Not really. Axel has one son, Lionel Baratheon, who we could definitely get a marriage with. Durin has a daughter who is 3, who's a little bit younger than what we were looking for our other son. And, right. So I guess we'll go for Lionel, who is 7. Let's find one of our daughters who matches up. Range at betrothal. Daenerys. Daenerys seems like a good choice. There we go. Yes, that alliance will happen. Good. We got a few of our children married off. Let's leave it a little bit and let all these come back. My liege, blessed upon you and your house, have decided to accept your suggestion of betrothal between Princess Daenerys and Lionel. My liege, wisdom, mercy, legendary, have decided to accept your suggestion of betrothal between Prince Aerys and Elaine. And Lord Paramount Othar of the Reach has inherited the Lordship of the Ring from Lord Gunther of the Ring. A betrothal is done. Princess Sharir can marry Prince Aegon. And we're going to say yes to that. Now, who do we want to marry Aemon off to? I never really got to that. We could marry him to our daughter. No, our daughter's actually marrying Aegar Bitsteel. We have so many children that we need to get married. We could marry him off to another Targaryen if we wanted to. If we really wanted to go for the Targaryen side, we can marry him off to our daughter. Let's look at age range. Let's try and find one that's more suitable age-wise. See if we find anybody who we're like, you know what? That's who we're going for. Don't necessarily see any that are jumping out at me and saying you must marry this child. Is there anyone in Tyrosh who we could marry into? Like our sister-in-law is married. I'm just thinking if any of them have any children. It would make sense. Not really. Not right now, anyway. I don't suppose that you have anybody else. You have a brother who had no children. Okay, fair enough. So Tyrosh isn't going to really be where we're looking at here. Right. I think that's the map I'm after, actually, yeah. Your Grace, may you live in harmony and contentment. I accept your suggestion that Prince Aegon and Princess Sharir get married. Okay. Oh, what's this one? Invite to plot. You would like us to investigate Martyrus Targaryen's legitimacy. No, we're honourable. Prince Aegon Blackfyre and Princess Sharir Targaryen have gotten married. It's customary for a dowry to be paid to the groom's house, but there is nobody to pay it. Okay. We'll just, maybe we'll just let our son be unmarried for a little bit. A warden title stands empty. This is an ancient and venerable duty. It must be fulfilled. We must select a warden of the north. Okay, so I guess Jonah One Eye will become warden of the north. That seems fine. We'll just wait for that event to fire a few times. Under my guidance, my young son Aerys is still mastering the art of swordsmanship. Good. Fantastic. Lord Orland of the Crossing has declared the Crossing's war for Sir Hothar's claim on the Riverlands on Lord Paramount Aegor Bittersteel. Lord Hothar of what? Lord Hothar. So we'll go for Hothor Tully Rivers, who is imprisoned by Lord Orland. Okay. Interesting. I don't suppose he's going to get much out of that. Your son, Damon, always follows the rules, refuses to cheat when playing games with other children. He's growing up to be a man of honor. Good. Important decisions. Hold a tourney of King's Landing. Maybe in a little bit. The world is a dangerous place. Devious plots are everywhere. Rumors have reached you. People are conspiring to kill you. I must be careful. We know people are trying to kill us. Can we have a look and see if we can actually find out anything about this? We should probably set our council up to do things as well. But we'll leave that in a second. Right. What level of education would you like to purchase for Prince Hagen? We'll spend as much as we can. Obviously. Right, let's set up the realm. I forgot to set up all these positions earlier. Oversea Province seems like a good choice. Just seems generally good. We probably don't need to hold Summerfield either, but we can give that to a son. In fact, we probably will. Improve diplomatic relations, which we'll go to our realm tree. See which one of these guys dislikes us the most. It looks like the Ironborn dislike us the most, so we will send him off to... We'll send the Prince of Dorne to go and, you know, chat with the Ironborn. See how that goes. Master of Arms, we will set him to training children. Seems like a good idea. Master of Coin, collect taxes. Master of Whisperers, scheme. And our Septum... Well, we don't really have any conversions to do, so I guess you'll perform some charity. Righteously imprison the Vale. Why? You're trying to kill Lord Donnell of the Vale. You know, that's fair. Prince Hagen of the Iron Throne. We need to give him a type of education. He seems to be doing well with stewardship, so we'll maybe give him a stewardship education. Seems alright. In fact, you know what we'll also do? I think we're going to give our son, Prince Aemon, our son who does not have a wife, we're going to grant him a title. We're going to grant him Lordship of Blackheart down there. There we go. And hopefully he likes it. Do we still have the High Lordship of Dragonstone? Do we actually hold any land in Dragonstone, or do we just hold it? We hold the Lordship of Dragonstone as well. I mean, we could give that away to our son, like Prince Aegon. I think I will. We'll give the High Lordship of Dragonstone to him. There we go. That seems a little bit nicer. We've got both of our sons have like some land, like our first sons, and then the next lot are getting married off. I think Damon has not yet got anyone to marry off to, if we're going to marry him at all. Righteously imprison, we're not going to do that. Right. Commander. I suppose we could set up some commander. Paramore Knights, what are these? Paragon of Virtue, every man wants to be. I'm just seeing if any of these actually have a purpose, whether they're just things. King's Justice. Royal Executioner, Keeper of the Dungeons. We only have one option, so Laren of Bramsfort. I mean, I guess you can be King's Justice. What do you need to do that? Like, well, I want to know what the actual conditions are for that now. Why he's the only option. I mean, I guess you can be King's Justice. That's fine. We can set the Warden titles. Warden of the East, we're going to set as... I was looking in the wrong place. The Vale. I don't know how I got North, East, South, and West mixed up. Warden of the West is going to be the Westlands, and Warden of the South is going to be the Reach, I think. Although we might wait just a second and give that to... I think there's an option to give it to the Martells, so we might wait and do such. Range Betrothal. Dear Father, your wisdom and mercy are legendary. We propose that Prince Aemon of the Iron Throne and Princess Morella of the Iron Throne should get married. You wish to marry your sister Morella. I mean, okay. If that's what you want to do. That's fine by me. Anything else? Go to hiding. No. Prince Ares we can take as a squire. Sure, we'll take him as a squire. That seems reasonable. King Daemon Blackfyre, I hereby invite you to participate in the tourney of Woodmire, where the best knights and lords of Crown Lands will be invited to compete. Regards, Qualton Follard, Lord of Woodmire. Chance to prove my worth. Yeah, we'll do that. Definitely. My liege, peasants attacked me while collecting taxes in King's Landing. They wounded me severely and I barely escaped with my life. How dare they? Should have killed you. You failed to come back with money. My subjective opinions have always given me more praise than criticism. Who knew being arbitrary could be good? Lord Paramount Jonal One Eye has founded the Valar for the Iron Throne faction. What factions do we have? We have Lord Paramount AGOT for the Iron Throne, which has a little bit of support, which I feel really shouldn't have support, because I don't really want him to... I don't know why he has got this faction going. It's got some other people in it. It's got the Iron Isles, and it's got the Reach in it currently. And it's got Macy Hook, and it's got Diarden. Okay, we got some Crown Loyalists though, which are kind of probably going to counter that. And Valar for the Iron Throne only has the North. I don't suppose we could marry Valar into our line. I don't know if that's even a good idea. So who else do we have in prison? We have Darion Targaryen, who we are currently keeping. I forgot that Prince Maekar was still alive. But we have Darion. I think we can probably release him at this point. That's fine. We have Rhaegal directly, who we could ransom back. We do need a little bit more gold, but do we want to? He's content. You know what? If he's content, that seems like a good weight. We'll just ransom him back. And Septa Rhea. She's a Septa. Why do we even have her imprisoned? I mean, she is still... she's our aunt, but you know what? We'll release her as well. Does that mean that she can be, like, our septum? No. Okay, that's fine. Your grace, wisdom, mercy legendary. I accept your ransom for the safe return of Prince Rhaegal. We now have money again. My liege, blessed upon you and your house, I've discovered a plot where Lord Cregan of Blackwood seeks to fabricate a claim on the Kingdom of Riverlands. You know what? Might not be the worst thing to let him succeed. What other plot? 59 plots. Oh my, that is... I was like, oh, maybe there'll be 10. There was only 5 last time. 59. I'm tempted to click auto-stop plots at this point, but I'm going to leave it up because it'll tell us when plots are against us that we care about. It also makes the realm a little bit more interesting if it's plotting all the time. After arriving in Woodmire, the first day of the tourney began in earnest. You tilt against many listed knights throughout the day, most of whom you unhorsed easily. Now in the coming days, the final rounds of the list begin, and the opposition shall surely be more fierce. I shall ready my horse. The tourney herald announces the competitors of the next joust. You are being drawn against Sir Montford Birch. You mount your charge, take a lance for your squire, right to the end of the list, and Sir Montford does likewise. Then on cue, the horses break into a gallop. We should win this, I would imagine. As you close in on your opponent, you see an opening. You deftly guide your lance into strike whilst evading their charge. We hit. He took the full force of the lance and sent reeling, only managing a glancing blow upon our own armour. He almost fell off but managed to regain his balance around the other end of the list, ready for another tilt. Lady Paramount Sansa dragged her unfaithful spouse, Lord Paramount Jonal, before me and insists I should punish him. Really? This is a waste of my time. He's also my lord. He's also one of my Lord Paramounts. I'm not going to put him in the stocks. As you close in on your opponent, you see an opening. You definitely guide your lance into strike whilst evading their charge. Sir Montford Birch took the full force of the lance, sent reeling, only managing a lancing blow, but he did not fall off. We're closing in on him again. We see another opening. He took the full force, but he didn't fall off. We see another opening. He didn't fall off. We see another opening. He fell off. It hit right in the middle of his breastplate, causing our lance to shatter into 1,000 pieces as he was sent flying from his saddle. The crowd gives a great cheer and relieved to see he's unharmed. We declared the winner, defeating Sir Montford Birch in a fine joust. The tourney herald announces the competitors of the next joust. Being drawn against Sir Mortimer Brune. You mount your charge, take a lance for your square right to the end of the list. Sir Mortimer does likewise. Then on cue, you break into a gallop. As you close in on your opponent, you see an opening. You deftly guide your lance into strike whilst evading no charge. So Mortimer Brune took the full force of your lance descent, reeling, only managing a lance deployable on your own armour. We'll knock him off next time. Found another opening. And he only was lancing. But we found another opening. And we hit him right in the middle of his breastplate, causing our lance to shatter into 1,000 pieces as he was sent flying from the saddle. The crowd gives a great cheer at our victory and is relieved to see he is unharmed. And we've been declared the winner. Fantastic. The Tourney Herald announces competitors the next year has been drawn against Sir Mortimer Rosebery. Apparently we're just being drawn against Sir Mortimers non-stop. Well, this is Lord Mortimer, sorry. You mount your charge, take a lance from your square, ride to the end of the list as Lord Mortimer does likewise, then cool the horses break into a gallop. As you close in on your opponent, you see an opening. You definitely guide your lance and strike whilst evading their charge. My son Aegon was bitten by a snake this morning. The brave little fool keeps seeking out danger. That's my lad. Praise his bravery to everyone, or caution his bravery. Well, you know what? That's my lad. Your son Aegon, as a member of the royal family, should be protected by a member of the Kingsguard. Who shall we send to Dragonstone to fulfill this duty? I guess we'll send whoever we like the most. How about we certain Sir Robert? We actually, he was the one who saved us from the grassy knoll. Yeah, that seems like a good idea. He shall go save, like our son. Lord Mortimer Rosebery took the full force of your lance sent reeling, but we found another opening. And he was sent reeling again, but he has not fallen off. We found another opening. And we actually hit him right in the middle of his breastplate, and he fell off his saddle. We've been declared the winner, defeating Lord Mortimer Rosebery in a fine joust. Victory is mine. I've defeated all those who stood before me. No one is capable of unhorsing me from my fine mount. I've claimed the winner's purse and the adulation of the gallery. Well, do we give our squire some credit? I think we give our son some credit. Yeah. Sure, we'll give our son some credit. Seems like a good idea, and I think we are going to end the episode here. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.